Hi everyone, I have a haul to share with you all today. I will probably hold this video until something else comes in so I can, tack the two videos together. But this is a haul from Ellen Hudson. I had a discount code for frequent shopping with the company, so I used it to purchase some stamps from the stamp market. Now they do sell their stamps through their own website, okay, I cut it off the packaging for that. Is right here at the bottom if you're interested in shopping with them directly. But I purchased again from Ellen Hudson because I had the discount code for the shop. So this is a cooling rack stamp set. So it's meant to go with a, like a cookie stamp set or die set, which I have plenty of. So I did not buy their stamps. Just the cooling rack because I, of course, have my own sets that I can use on this. So that's what this is. It looks like a wonky grid in a way. And it's a 4x6 stamp set. And then I purchased this Beautiful Blooms stamp and dies. And again, this is one of those layering stamps and you get a few sentiments. But look how many pieces of layering there is here. That'll be interesting to use, and I guess there's two. They don't have a sheet that shows you the layers, so I'm going to go back on their website and see if they have that somewhere, because they don't have a completed image, and I like to have that when I'm stamping. This one is a die that is called Beautiful Blooms Builder. So this is actually a 3D die. I know there are other companies that do this, and it's kind of neat when you can build this together. So you can cut cardstock in different colors, different tones of the same color for the flower, and build up on top of that, and even use some gold foil sometimes, or whatever foil you want to use to kind of help with the layers. So this is one of those layering die sets. Again, they don't have the key to the finished flower here, so I'm going to see if I can find an example and then just print it out and stick it in the pocket. This one is called Jumbo Bloom. Look how big this set is. And I have transferred all of mine to pockets. Some of them are smaller, some of them are larger for the large shaped ones. But look how big this flower is. In reference to size, this is an A2 size card. Look how big that giant bloom is. It covers all of the A2 size card. So that is quite a big flower, and then you get all the layers to go with it. And that doesn't have a die. I don't know if they have a coordinating die with it. I think I looked. But even if I wanted to cut it out, I could just use my scan and cut to cut this out if I wanted to. This one is called Blossom Party. Again, I don't have the dies for this. I don't know if they have dies for this, but they didn't have it on the Ellen Hudson side. Otherwise, I would have bought it. Or it was out of stock. So, again, layering stamps. And you get some clusters of flowers as well as some single blooms and some leaves. So, I'll be going on the website to get the key for these. And then the last one is a stamp and die set that I purchased as a bundle. This is called Bunch of Bows. So this is a very large bow. It's wider than my 4 fingers there together. And it'll make for a nice card front, right? So that's the stamp set, and then there's the dies to cut the 4 different bows out. And they would make, your solid images. So if you stamp this one on colored cardstock, you will have that, whatever that color is, peeking through as a solid stripe. So you could do tone on tone, or you could do, a gold with embossing. That would be pretty. So just think of different ways you could do it with this one. These are solid bows here. So that'll be fun to play with. So that is my haul for now. I will be back to share more later. Bye for now. Hi everybody, so I'm back to share the rest of the stamps that I got from the stamp market. Now, my first order came from Ellen Hudson. This second order I placed was actually on the Stamp Market's website. And here is a card from them. So it has their website printed on it. And it's a really nice card. Kind of reminds you that you should be making cards and giving them out to people. That's what I like to do. Not only did they send me that card, but they sent me this little cute stamp inside of this paper bag. So here's the stamp they sent me. It's a cute little mailbox sending some hand-stamped love. That is just too cute. And it was in this little bag. It's a shopping bag that they have die cut, I think, and stamped with this. Really, really cute stamp. So thank you for the freebie. And these are the sets that I ordered. These are different from what I ordered from Ellen Hudson. And I don't believe Ellen Hudson actually had these on their site. So that's the reason why I ordered from directly. And this one doesn't have a die. This is just flowers. That's what it's called. And you can see it has a really large flower here. I really like that. This one's a Painted Peony. And again, it's a layering set. So I did get the die for it. So I ordered the bundle here. And then this last one is called Mayflowers, and I ordered the bundle for this as well. So I got the dies too. And this is a larger stamp set, 6x8. So those are the 3 stamps that I got from the Stamp Market directly from their website. But I did also make some cards, and I wanted to share those with you. They're all pretty much the same cards. I just used my stamp positioner to create this card. It's kind of like I need to kind of backfill so that when I have a need for a card, I can just send one out, you know, to an individual. So I used my Stamparatus to line up all my stamps and just kind of did it, what do you call it? In a line, you know. So for this particular card, as I said, they're all the same except for this one here. There's 2 of these, and I used a different sentiment. So I'm going to show you the stamp sets that I used and the ink as well, if I still have that out. I think I do. Let me move this over. So I really love this color. Both of the inks that I used for this are Stampin' Up! Inks. And the first layer that I put down is the Pink Pirouette. It doesn't look like this on the actual cover of the ink pad. So that's a lesson for you all. Don't look at the color of the ink pad cover, because that's not the same color as the ink pad itself. Especially if you stamp it more than once, which I did end up doing. So the lighter color here that you see is the Pink Pirouette. And then the darker color in the shadow, which is the second layer stamp, is called Powder Pink. So that's what I used here. And I think you'll be able to see on this particular card, that's 1 layer of ink. See how much lighter it is? It's very translucent for the petals. So I really love this stamp. This stamp comes from the Stamp Market. It's called Jumbo Bloom. That's this big one right here. And of course the layers. And I went with a black center. And it's also got this little dots for a stamp as a center to interchange it. But I actually stamped it on top of the black. I printed out the examples from the website so I would know how to layer it. And these are the smaller stamps in the set, but it's the same idea. So you see in this picture, instead of stamping the black layer that is that little spiky layer, they use the dots instead. But I used both sets in the large flower. And then after stamping the dots in the white, some white pigment ink, I decided to use this Nuvo Drops. This is the gloss white Nuvo Drops. So it dries glossy and it has some texture to it too. And I really love how they turned out. So that's the stamp set I used for the flower. And then the sentiments come from a Paper Tray Ink $5 set, Just a Note, as well as this Penned Elegance set. And that's where the Thinking of You came from. So those are the two sentiment sets that I have that I used for this card. So I just wanted to share with you that haul, as well as the cards that I made. I had a lot of fun doing that. I will also come back. I have a separate haul for Paper Tray ink products in case you don't want to watch the whole thing because it's a really big one. But I'll be right back.